What do you think the moon is made of? When I was younger, before the world changed, my dad used to tell me that the moon was made of cheese. I used to believe him too. I was so sure of it when I was young. But I guess I used to be sure of a lot of things that don't hold true anymore. I used to be sure that the earth and grass beneath me was, as I lay down staring at the sky, soft and made of dirt and plant life. But moving a hand off of the bone knife resting on my stomach and placing it behind my head, the back of my hand brushes against the fur of the ground, making it quiver beneath my head before settling again. I didn't even notice that much. I've gotten used to it. My eyes trace a path from star to star. My dad used to tell me about Orion's belt and how he was a great warrior a long time ago. A hunter. And they used the stars to tell stories about him. 1, 2, 3. And there's his belt. I wonder what they're talking to.
Hey, buddy, you still up? Listen. Can you hear that in the distance? You know what that is? No, not wolves. But if we were camping in Yellowstone, those might be wolves, but we're not that far out. Those are probably just wild dogs. Well, it's a dog that doesn't have a person that owns him. They're able to do whatever they want. No, buddy. You can't get a proper dog from the pet store when you're older. For now, let's get some sleep, alright? We gotta get up early if we want to get some fishing in.
The thunderous footsteps are slow and distant, but they snap me to attention. My left hand gripping the bone knife tightly, I look in all directions and place my hand firmly to the ground and attempt to judge where the footfalls are coming from. In an instant, I'm back to my feet and rushing through the darkness. I put the fire out as quickly as I can. Stomping out the fire releases a putrid smell of smoke into the air. I gag, but the adrenaline holds the vomit back. I move to the nearest crevice in the ground that I can find. A tree stands over it. A dog tree. Hanging dog fruits resembling unformed puppy fetuses hang from the branches, reminding me of the meal that I've had earlier that night. Every night. For as long as I can remember. I lay shaking in the crevice. A large eye stares from the underside of the dog tree, the pupil looking in all directions but mostly at me. I covered my mouth, hoping to hide my loud breathing from what was coming. Hoping that the tree or the eye or the mother dog can't communicate with it. Dad didn't know it was coming back then. How was he supposed to? I knew now, because I learned to live after things changed.
Whoa, hey buddy, you okay? I think you're probably just having a nightmare. It's raining a bit, yeah, but that's why we have a tent. The rain fly is up. We'll be dry in here. I'm scared for a second. It's just thunder, don't worry. I'm surprised those dogs aren't running for shelter though. The storm is getting pretty bad, but I don't want us to try and trek back to the car yet. That thunder. Stay in the tent. It's fine. I just want to take a quick look at the storm. What the fuck? Get dressed right now. Don't question me and don't look. I don't know what it was, and I don't know what I saw, but we need to go right now and get back to the car and go home. Just... You're my son. Stay close to me. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Do you understand? I'm not gonna let anything hurt you. We have to go.
The mutt is standing over me now, towering over me. From my point on the ground, I can't describe what the top of the mutt must look like. It stands on 4 legs. The dark mass atop its form moves from side to side. A head, or what I believe to be a head on a beast made up of many beasts. Dogs, teeth, fur, eyes, and noses are peppered about its exterior seemingly randomly. I have no idea how its senses can work, but I pray they don't work well enough to detect me. The mutts have ruled after everything changed, and I've learned that. I've had to learn that. I hold my bone knife to my chest. I know if I'm spotted this won't do me much good, but it's all I can think of to protect myself. Tears form in my eyes as I watch and wait. Will the mutt spot me, or will this new world, Dogscape, show mercy? The mutt turns its head to the moon. The creature opens its hundreds of mouths, howling into the night and joining the mounts and the trees. The entire planet. It steps again, crushing the dog tree above me. Blood and viscera leak over the edges, covering the ground, pooling in the small crevice that I hide in. And the mutt continues on. I don't understand. I've been here for so long, but I don't understand anything. Do you think the moon is made of Dogscape?